define our R&D project entitled Customer Data Analysis. My name is Hiếu, and they are my teammates. Over here, Hiếu, next to him, Yin, Tin, and Vinh. In the presentation, we will give an overview of the work we have done during the last 8 months. Now I will introduce the stakeholder. Firstly, the project owner is Mr. Thắng. He is technical leader of PIC from GMA Solution Company. And our supervisor and coordinator are Professor Dr. Vũ and Dr. Nhàn. And they are the information and roles of our team members. Next is the agenda for our presentation. The first one is introduction of this R&D project. The second one is explanation of methodology that we have used. And the third one is product demonstration. And the final one is summary and personal evaluation. Now I will present the introduction of this R&D project. After doing market research, we found out that shopping online is very popular and becoming trends of businesses all over the world. However, there have two big questions that have to answer in this area. How to predict the customer favorite and how to analyze customer behavior. Moreover, if we resolve both problems, this will bring a lot of benefit to commercial enterprises. Firstly, recommending appropriate products. And secondly, helping businesses maximize customer shopping habits. And helping businesses realize market demand and then discovering marketing trends. Moreover, if we want to deploy this project, we have to follow the scope and objective. Firstly, we have to collect and processing data. Secondly, we create an e-commerce website. And thirdly, we have to build two separate web-based systems. The first one is a recommender system, and the second one is analysis system. After that, we develop a machine learning model using algorithm, gradient descent for recommender system, and create dashboard to visualize data for analysis system. After that, we have to test the function, the simple function, to know that it works or not. So that is the introduction of this R&D project. Now he will talk about the demonstration, the methodology.
Now I am present about the methodology which our team has used on this project. The first one, our team chose from measurement methods, and we, based on the scope and objective, we analyze above and we divide the string length into 7 strings from November to May. In the first string, we building an e-commerce website and reprocessing the data. After that, we integrate the database into the e-commerce website and build the customer segment UI. In January, we focus on building machine learning model and segmentation function. After that, the recommender model and analytic tool will be applied to be complete a whole system. By applying the Scrum methodology, our team has similar activity during the internship time at GMA company. We are working from Monday to Friday, except on Wednesday. For similar activities such as sprint planning, daily Scrum meeting, weekly sprint review, and sprint retrospective. All these activities are not only help us clarify the client requirement, but also help us strengthen the relationship between the members. About the communication tool, our team chose Facebook and Messengers, Gmail to contact with an order. We also use Recount and SpeedLab to manage the project. So here diagram that shows our system architecture. The first system one is an e-commerce website that responsible for record the activity of customer shopping online and restore to the database. After that, the Python script will schedule Python script will possible for reprocessing the data and transform to both model, machine learning model and analytic model. After that, the recommended product will be provided for customer and stored in the database. And the second system is the manager pay for the marketer. That includes over two main features. The first one is the customer segment and analytic tools. All of them are able to visualize the data and store the data file simply in the visit. That helps the marketer understand the market need. About the technology, our team decided to use Python and PHP for backend. We use Postgre SQL, the main DBMS, and catalog for testing the whole system. For e-commerce website, we use Ajax and Bootstrap. We also use Plotly and Amjac library for visualizing the data. Then we will continue the presentation.
Hello. For Springsland, the first thing we do in this project is data collection. We have collected and found a lot of many different data sets. After some discussion meeting with our client, mentor, and requirement changing from TMI solution, finally we chose the online retail transaction from Kaigo in our main data. This includes almost 4,000 items and over 4,000 customers, and it also record over 500,000 historical transactions. Then we integrate this data into our e-commerce website. We have also all basic functions of the online website shopping, but also we add some more functions that recommend suitable product for each customer. So how we do this function? We building a recommender system. However, the input requirement of this system is a rating magic from a rating data. However, we're using the transaction data. So we have to do one more step in transformation data. First, we calculate total quality of each user for each product. Then we scale this number in the range from 1 to 5. 1% you don't like to buy it, you dislike it. 5% you really like it. Then from the transform data, we create a matrix with the column item and row user, and each cell is a number of value from 1 to 5 we have transformed. However, not everyone buy everything or write everything in our website, so we have list to many items sales. So our job to predict the number in this empty cells. To do that, we apply a machine learning method and gradient descent algorithm to calculate value in every cell of this matrix. Finally, in each row, it means each user, we choose the top value, then recommend the corresponding new item for each user. Now we go into the evaluation to know how good or bad our system do. And we choose the method in the K4 cross valuation to test this system. And the method we choose to calculate the accuracy of our system is root mean square error. It presents how far different between the prediction value from our model and the real value of the effort. And this is the formula. And now what you see is the result after 40 times testing, and the overall number is 0.94. Next, Mr. Tim will explain about analysis system.
To have the customer or marketer have accurate view of customer needs, we decide to build the analysis system with two main features. The first one is the customer segment. It's the managing, visualizing, creating, and editing. The second one is the analytic tool. These are can compare multiple customer segment, visualizing the data, creating multiple customer segment, and calculating each segment. Moving on to the data visualization, we decide to use three basic charts. They are line chart, bar chart, and a pie chart. On the line chart, we use on the shopping chain because it can show the consumption of the each product over the time. On the line chart, we use it on the number of transactions because it can compare together. And Finally, the number of customer we use both buy chart and buy chart. For the buy chart, we use to show the difference between the result and the remaining. And for the buy chart, we use it to show the difference between the properties of the link. About the dynamic visualization, we decide to use it to save time and effort of the customer when they analyzing customer needs, because it can create a different view based on filtering data, and the chart can change based on user selection. For example, if you select one option, it will create the new chart. And if you continuously select another one option, it will add a new column on the existing chart. Next, when we will talk about the process.
In the testing space, our team decided to use manual tests for testing manager page and e-commerce website. The main purpose of this phase is detecting error and fixing bugs. To do this, we follow the three main steps. First, we make a test plan, and after that, we create a test case. Export all the function of the website in this and execute again. And finally, we will make a testing report. Here's our testing summary of the manager base and e-commerce website. In manager base, it's including analytic tool, customer segment management, and customer segment new segment. Overall, we have the 58 test case, both manager base and e-commerce website, and we have discovered 7 problems. 6 of them has been fixed. Moving on to the demonstration, I will quickly summarize our project outputs. Firstly, the e-commerce website, we completing the basic function of the e-commerce website, customer segmentation and analytic tool. We have completed visualize dynamic bar and line chart, including customer detail, and finally recommendation system. We has completed so recommended product to each customer. Is our demonstration. Please enjoy our demo video.
This is a simple e-commerce website with all basic functions of online shopping. If the customer doesn't log into the website, it will show top 4 best-selling products. Now we will log in with the current username or 6. So there are 4 recommended products with username or 6. Type 1, recommended 10 products in 5 favorite categories of customer. Type 2, recommended products which have been sold slowest in 5 favorite categories of customer. Type 3, recommended products which have been sold slowest but customer have never bought them in 5 favorite categories of customer. Type 4, recommended products which have been sold fastest in 5 favorite categories of customer. Next, we log in with another account to compare recommendation system result. The recommended products have been changed. And the results of 4 types of recommended products is also different from the previous account. The table contains all segments that have been created. Now, we click New Segment button to create a new segment. Next, choosing some features in the charts will change based on the selections. The customer list has been filtered for this segment. Let's move on segments visualization. We can choose a segment from customer segment list or create a new segment. the historical transaction of company.
So that is the end of our demo products. So I will present about the conclusion. That's so the summary about our project and personal evaluation. In summary, the strength of our project that is we have applied the machine learning recommender system that do not apply order service system every suggest every and every server that require the customer must payment for little fee. But our system is totally free and the dynamic data visualization will help the marketing define and verify about the customer's need about the quickness because the first requirement change happen in the smart, so we do not have enough time to apply big data and cloud service to resolve a lab report at the same time. And the second thing is because the data set that we use that provide from the public on the table, so that is not good for machine learning model. About the time responses for very rich complex structure that requires flow. Summarize about the risk and challenges that our team have met during the project. Like other the project development team, we also have the problem on the healthy the regional issue like the conflict between the team members. But with the support from the supervisor, our team can handle this problem and resolve it step by step. But the most difficult we found out that the client usually change the requirement, so that's improve a lot about the professional attitude of us, like patience and endurance. About my personal evaluation, my name is Trần Trọng Hiếu, and I'm responsible for data analyst and backend developer. During 8 months of the project development, I am responsible for mostly design the data structure and building the e-commerce website. After that, I build the analytic model and integrate the component into the whole system. The most achievement I was satisfied that beside the improvement on the technical skill, if for example in programming on Python, I am able to analyze the data and I have learned a little bit about our Google Cloud and Amazon service. But the most important thing I have improved is the professional attitude, like the endurance and the patience to adapt with the requirement change from the client. Then you will say.
My name is Abdul, and my main role in the project is front-end developer and tester. And after 8 months of the project, I have learned visualizing customer data by Python and building website UI. However, I have learned using automated testing tools, Catalan Studio for testing, and I improve a lot communication skill and working together as a team. However, I have to learn lesson that work under resource and to tie deadlines. And now thank you.
The time team and my position are on the backend developer. After finish the project, I gain many valuable knowledge, such as using Bootstrap framework, using new DBMS data such as like SQL. I can building a complete website, adapting to constantly changing requirements, improving communication skills, solving problems and teamwork. However, I think the most important skill in there is adaptation, because it's caused a lot of problem for us to during the internship. More it took us a lot of time to below everything from the beginning. Next will be June Nimble.
And my name is Ben, and my role is a business analyst and testers. After 8 months working this R&D project, I have collected many knowledge skills, such as I learned new programming languages, such as Python and Postgre SQL, and I have a chance to learn the basic automated testing tools like Catalog Studio and manual testing, and I also improve my communication skill and presentation skills. The most thing I collected in this R&D project is analyze customer needs and resolve the problems, and I learned how to write a clear report. Next is Lê Nguyễn.
My name is Lê Nguyễn and I'm responsible for machine learning developer. That's mean in this project I have learned, research a lot of things about Python programming, machine learning knowledge, and recommender system. I also know a little bit about Google Cloud and big data. The most improvement skill in this project I have done is communication skill. I talk more, discuss more with my teammate and my colleague from TMA. I also enjoy activity event from company such as Scrum Master and knowledge sharing. The most difficult challenge in this project I think is becoming changing from TMA. Every time they change, we have to deal with very difficult situation. However, we also work through all of that and complete this project. So this is the end of our presentation. We would like to give a special thanks to Professor Pastore, Dr. Nhàn, Dr. Vũ for their assistance and their guide that helped us to complete this project. Thank you very much and thank you for listening. So anyone have any questions, feel free to ask.
There are some junior students here this morning. Maybe some of them will continue your project next semester. What are the top recommendations for the incoming team?
I think the most important is to continue our project. I think they should learn more about big data and the gossip because the TMA solution they want to focus to the market and they can resolve the report at the same time. So I think with the system architecture by big data will resolve this issue.
Any special recommendation how to handle your clients?
In my opinion, I suggest they should have a negotiable skill with the client and the requirement analysis, because there's some requirement are too high and they need to persuade the client to scope down the requirement to suitable for them.
One my opinion about to handle in the company. You should have much friend with your colleagues, so that you have to learn with them, talk more with them, or enjoy outside activity with them. It makes you more comfortable in a real working environment. And about your boss, I think you can apply them to have a drink or some activity or something comfortable. That might help me also more comfortable in the company.
Your recommendation model has relatively small number of segments. So how would you recommend developing that model further?
we using latent factor model and gradient descent to complete this recommended system. So if you want to improve or make more in this system, I require, like Mr. Hill said, that we using more big data, apply big data system like Spark or Cassandra to deal with that. And about algorithm, I saw something. You can working about the data structure because our data has no rating feature. So I think if you want to make our system better, I think you have to show the data that has the rating feature. That's all I think.
I have one more. You mentioned that there is an issue with speed. Yes, of the recommendation. So how to improve the speed?
Actually, it's because we don't have enough time to learn about the big data structure and or use the cloud service, say the Google Cloud or Amazon service. But the Google Cloud and Amazon they require the payment fee, so we are students, so we don't have enough money to implement that.
Okay, thank you.
Do you have any question?